These are the faces of some of Montreal's most dedicated performers, each of them eager to sing, to perform, and to learn from one another. They are led by an exceptionally passionate artistic team. Year after year, they show up and do everything to grow as musicians and performers. The company that's provided a place for them to grow celebrates a very special anniversary this year. That company is the Lyric Theatre. Depuis 1965, le Lyric Theatre a produit plus d'une trentaine de comédies musicales Broadway, offrant à des centaines d'artistes amateurs de la communauté montréalaise l'opportunité de s'illustrer sur scène. À ses débuts, le Lyric Theatre était une troupe de l'ouest de l'île de Montréal. Mais en 1986, elle s'installe à Montréal pour produire ses spectacles au Théâtre Centaure, et ce, jusqu'en 1998. The Lyric Theatre Singers, the dynamic vocal ensemble founded by Bob Bachelor in 1990, evolved into Montreal's premier group of singers interpreting Broadway, jazz, and pop choral music. They have produced 25 Christmas concerts and over 25 musical review shows.
So I produced several musicals during my time with Lyric, and I think that the one that stands out most to me was The King and I, because I loved the show, and there was a cast and crew that was really magical.
De tous les spectacles que j'ai faits, je dirais que Barnum est probablement celui qui m'a le plus marqué, parce que c'était vraiment magique. On s'est entraîné.
Barnum is right up there with, because it's such a special, we learned so many skills that I would have never learned in any other show. I mean, we had the privilege of this circus school and these teachers who came and taught us how to do, these incredible, I used to be able to get up on Marcel's shoulders in 2 steps, one foot on his knee, and they showed us how to do that in no time, and juggling, and we got to go to the school and walk on the tightrope.
On a réussi à avoir un groupe de personnes qui connaissaient rien au niveau du cirque, à jongler. Tout le monde a appris à jongler. Après ça, il y avait de tout sur scène qui s'enchaînait. C'était vraiment magique. Puis on a eu vraiment un groupe super le fun.
I just love it. I do. I just love it. I love singing with the choir. Even if I come home from work and I'm really tired, I go, I don't want to go to rehearsal. But when I go to rehearsal and I come out and I'm like just flying high, it's a pick-me-upper.
Oh, it was such a pleasure. I had come mostly from a classical background, so it was really special to get to experience this Broadway.
Doing curtains for me was just an amazing experience. I was supported by a lot of wonderful people like Laurie-Anne, Jean-François Trudel, like Mary Sarley. It was just an incredible experience.
I really enjoyed when he asked me to help him out when we did curtains, because I was very tentative about doing the show, and he said, you know what, I've got a plan. He said, be my assistant, help me out. And I'm like, okay. I had so much fun that I have to say thank you, Bob, because I had the best experience doing that.
For me, one of the most memorable experiences in all of the time I've been together in Lyric was our 20th anniversary. Having all of the alumni joining us on stage. I could barely sing. I was so emotional. And it was such a wonderful feeling.
Plus, tu rencontres des gens puis tu dis, mon Dieu, on a partagé des choses tellement importantes, pas importantes, mais profondes, ou des choses qui nous ont touchés ensemble. Puis je pense que pour ça, c'est des choses qui nous changent. Ça nous apporte un volet différent.
I have friends that I'll have for the rest of my life. Not just Jane Hackett, but other people, Laurie Naismith, Arlene Highland. We meet once a month. We have a standing date. Once a month we meet, we go off and we do fun things together, and so it's really been a wonderful experience, and I hope to do it again.
Being part of Lyric was, for me, an incredibly important thing. I found community. I actually found my family. I was where I belonged.
The Lyric Theatre singers are so special because they have heart. Heart and soul. They get you right here. Oh, right there.
I think for me, it was being in this group of people. Some of them I knew, some of them I didn't, but we all became like this one family. And even though we don't see each other a lot, I don't sing with the singers anymore, unfortunately, but every time we get together, it's like we're family.
The thing that's amazing is that even though the people have changed, I think the spirit is the same.
We had a meeting a couple of weeks ago with some new members and who have been with the singers, and we were just trying to get them interested to see if they might want to come on board and do other tasks. All of them talked about the community of the Lyric Theatre singers, and it was interesting for me to hear them talk about it because I was quite moved but also very touched, and it struck a chord because I think that's what lyric has been for so many people, a community. Particularly for some reason last June, that group of singers, watching them go through the entire experience of the concert, I got from them their sense of community together. And I think it's one of the things that's been one of our strengths.
As a performer and as a producer, I can just be grateful for the people I've met, the people who taught me so much. Everyone from the performers to the designers, the directors, the choreographers, all of these people brought everything they had to our company and to our cast or our vocal group and showed them what they could do. And all of these people did this great work under the artistic guidance and leadership of Bob Bachelor, and he's someone I'm pretty grateful for.
That's part of what's gone on for the last 25 years. And it's something that maybe when I heard that, it articulated something for me where I was able to say, that's partly why I want to come back and do this time and time again. It's for the people. It's with the people. I think really the idea of community is very important. I'm sure that many of the singers would say the same thing. And I think it's really what has been one of our strengths in staying together so long and hopefully in going forward.
The current members of the group and all of those who have contributed to it over the years are proud to celebrate the Lyric Theatre's 50th and the Lyric Theatre Singers' 25th anniversary. A lot has changed over the years, but the heart of Lyric is the same. It continues to push the boundaries of vocal excellence and strives to provide quality entertainment to Montreal audiences.